What is going on, believers and Lillian tribe? Guys, been a difficult 24 hours. It's been a whole bunch of different things that have been coming out. People have been saying there's a certain token that they have in their names for some reason. I don't know why those guys are hating, but there's a lot going on. So the Coinbase listing is, according to reports, still happening. Let's lead off with that. Then let's say this is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this, it's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
All right, guys, this is where the chart is right now. This is what's going on. You can see over here, this is when the listing excitement really got started yesterday with the announcement that Lillian would be listed on Coinbase on December. The excitement started from there. Price went up to local high of about 73.44 before a specific group of people got involved and started basically attacking Coinbase because, you guys know what it is. Because there was a product that they released that was broken and didn't work. And rather than launch on a broken, non-working product at that time, Lillian chose to go its own way after about 6 months of being pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Now, listen, it was not the fault of any single person, but it just didn't work out, right? So now, like a jilted lover of the same token, they can't stop talking about the relationship. So that leads us to right now. So the timeline has been pretty simple here. Yesterday morning, I was invited to come on with Ryan Patrick and a bunch of other people from Lillian, and we were going to have Lillian Finance listing party. Prior to this going live, we were then told at that moment, and I wasn't in for the beginning of it when they made the announcement, and neither was Ryan Patrick, but we got in at the end of what they were talking about. Then, we're doing a little head nodding, trying to figure out what it was. And then they reiterated that this was what was going to happen, that they were going to be listed on Coinbase on December 9th. Then we went live and told the group here that that's what was going on. And it was my idea to ask Lillian to be the person to make the announcement because I thought that it would be appropriate. So then we flash forward to a few hours later, and then some people got involved. We're going to move this down here, but there's some people got involved, and they started attacking Coinbase because they couldn't stand for this token to have any level of success. And that's going to be people who are going to be debating, and they're going to be like, "We just want to know the truth, bro." Well, the only people that want to know the truth have a certain name in their title, oddly enough, and you'll see it over and over again. All you got to do is go through the threads. All you got to do is go through the threads, and you will see it over and over again. And it's fine. It's no big deal. Like that's. But anyway, this leads to Zach Siegel coming out when Lillian posted something that said that they were going to be listed on the 9th. And Zach Siegel, who is the head of listings at Coinbase, you can see that over here, said this is false. There are only two official sources for Coinbase list: Twitter's Coinbase Assets, and then blog, Coinbase.com blog, Increasing Transparency. So those are the two places. And at that point, everything looks like, wait a minute, are they getting scammed? Are they being lied to, et cetera, et cetera? So Luis then says, I need you to DM me or email myself and Barney Wilker ASAP. This is unacceptable given the communication we've had with members of your team as recently as this morning. And according to them, they had spoken with them and asked specifically twice to make sure that they could go ahead and announce it to the community. And we're told that was yes. And that it was not a problem. So, and that's where we are. So then we go to sleep. And of course, that brings us back to the price, which of course at this point now starts to retrace all the way down. Now, you can see here that it didn't retrace to a horrible level because it had come from a very long low over here. So it retraces back to, look, this is exactly the spot where I told everybody earlier in the show that what we were going to do is we were going to retrace back to this 71 number. that maybe the 78 number right here. So we didn't get there, right? What we really did was kind of bounced off of the fib retracement, almost exactly where you would expect that. So that puts us right here. But then, of course, the bounce doesn't come because now there's nervous sentiment in the air and people are wondering what's going on. Well, then you have this little issue with overnight. The overnight markets, of course, people are slowly bleeding out because people are starting to hear what's going on, et cetera, which leads us to this morning when this is posted, and this is from Cody G. Now, if you don't know who Cody G is is Barney's, who's the chief marketing guy. That's Barney's partner, and he is going to be taking over all of the communication, et cetera. He's been on the phone nonstop with Coinbase since yesterday, even expressing his frustration at how it's, happens to be during a holiday. There seems to be problems. And then he comes out with this at 7:54 a.m. this morning. This is post from Coinbase coming between now and Monday. Lillian Finance is listing on Coinbase on December 9 of 2022. So now at this point, we can chalk it up to a miscommunication, potentially, that one person who's taking a 501c company and adding them to Coinbase because they have a specific reason. And, that appears to be the case. And Zach Siegel just didn't know what was going on. He asked for all the documentation and information before he does or says anything. And that's assumption on my behalf. I don't know that to be the case. But here we are, and this looks like it is going through and that the listing is in fact still going to happen. It would be incredibly complicated and incredibly difficult if it were a scam for it to continue to the point that even Zach Siegel is in on it. And I'm assuming that they are talking directly because all of the communication, including the emails coming from Zach Siegel, were direct to these guys. So they are talking with the person that matters, and they are being told, presumably here, from the person that matters, that it is being listed on December. Now, if you want a longer and more detailed summary, then I'm going to recommend that you come over here and you watch My Crypto Journey. Rodney has a great take on everything right here. Now, there's probably 2 or 3 minutes in here where he just gushes over how attractive and handsome I look, especially compared to Ryan Patrick, who looks just, gross. So, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. And, this is a difficult situation, especially for those of you that have been faithful to the Lily Project for so long. And I think that finally, we don't have any clarity yet. Look, we're doing this on speculation, but I think we will have a lot of clarity coming in the next couple of days. And then see you guys on the moon. It's not financial advice. My name is Believes. I'm always right. We will talk to you again very soon, and happy Thanksgiving.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining.